Hey guys, time for a new theory video. I've spent some time looking at the cover pages of each manga volume, trying to decipher whether they give us any clues about the future of the players or whether we can interpret any other aspects from the individual covers. So in this video I'm going to talk about what I personally noticed, and I just want to share my thoughts with you. Maybe someone of you has more ideas and we can complete the puzzle little by little. At the moment there are 19 manga volumes of Blue Lock and thus 19 different covers. Isagi is probably on the first cover of Blue Lock since he's the main character. But let's take a closer look at the cover because we can already tell a lot from this one. The first thing to look at is the number of the cover. This is the number 1, which on the one hand can of course stand for the fact that the cover is the first one, but on the other hand it gives us a hint of what will happen to Isagi in terms of his character development. Isagi's goal is to win the World Cup one day. That has always been his dream. He wants to be the best in the world, to be number 1 of course, and it would help the Japanese national team if he were to become the best football player in the world one day. That's his primary main goal, just like Luffy wants to become Pirate King or Naruto wants to become Hokage. Let's take a closer look at the background color. The background color in this cover is green, and not without reason. As we know, the color green has several meanings. Green is a restful color with some of the same calming attributes of blue, like the color blue, time moves faster in a green room. Or, with the color green's association with renewal, growth and hope, often green stands for both a lack of experience and need for growth. So, first of all we need to know that blue is a very important color for the Japanese football team. The nickname of the national team of Japan is Blue Samurai, as they are known for playing in the blue kits most of the time. This is also the reason why the manga and the project is called Blue Lock. Isagi, whose background on the cover is green, is the hope of Japanese football in the future. He's the main player that is supposed to stand for renewal, growth and hope. If we take a look at Igo's cover page from volume 11, we can see that like all the other players, Igo is wearing a chain necklace, as well with the difference that the others only wear one chain, while Igo has several chains connected which move away from him. The chains are metaphoric for the connection between Igo and all of the Blue Lock players, and Igo is the founder of the project, and everyone is connected to him. Igo also holds a blue football in one of his hands, which literally symbolizes that he holds the future of Japanese football in his hands. The future of the Blue Samurais. By the way, about blue. Did you notice that the only players that have blue eyes from all the Blue Lock players on the cover pages are Nagi, Ryo, Karasu, Rin and Isagi? And you could say that these 4 are the main players who will be kind of pillars for the future national team. Rin will be the best striker in the team, while Isagi will be the best number 10. Nagi is already besides Rin one of the best players in Blue Lock, and Karasu is the heart of the team as he structures the midfield and so on and gives the team some kind of stability. So I'm pretty sure that these 5 players will play a major role for the Japanese football team in the future. The only 2 characters that got a cover page so far and who don't wear a chain are Anri and Kaiser, and I think the reason why is obvious. Anri is no player in Blue Lock, and yes, she's the assistant of Igo, but you have to keep in mind that she's still employed for the JFA. Kaiser obviously is a player who plays in Germany for barcha Munich and isn't Japanese. Therefore he isn't interesting for the Blue Lock project in the first place. Unlike Anri, he actually has a chain on his cover, but it is connected to his smartphone and represents the coherence between Igo and the new Egoist League, as it gets streamed worldwide on every device like smartphones, TVs and so on. But why does Sai wear a chain if he isn't a Blue Lock player as well and plays in Spain for Madrid, you may ask? Well, with Sai it's different. Sai is indirectly connected to Blue Lock as he's Japanese, and although he's currently ashamed of the Japanese team, he's potentially a player of the future national team. During the halftime break of the match between the U20 and Blue Lock 11, Sai also revealed his true intention why he played for the U20, as he just wanted to see how good the Blue Lock team is, and this gave us a hint that he is indeed interested in playing for Japan one day if the team is good enough, and I'm sure that he will definitely play alongside his brother for Japan one day. Also, Zai's chain is golden because of his skill and because he's miles ahead of all the other Blue Lock players currently, and Zai is Japan's true golden boy at the moment who will be needed to create a strong team. By the way, if you take a closer look at the right side of the chain, you can see a purple light on it. And who do you think of if you see the color purple in Blue Lock? Right, Shido, who is kind of Zai's buddy and partner on the pitch. So that's just a small but very cool detail. And Oliver Iko also has a purple light on his chain, and Rin as well, as they all got some kind of connection to Zai. Rin is his brother, Shido became his buddy, and Aiko was his captain in the match versus Blue Lock 11. Let's take a look at Kunigami and Yukimiya. Both have orange as their background, and there's also a meaning behind it. Orange is a color that, for example, has the following meaning. Orange is often associated with autumn leaves, pumpkins, and when used alongside the color black, Halloween. With the change in color of the autumn leaves, orange often represents changing seasons. Because of its association with change, orange is often used as a transitional color or to represent a transition or change of some kind. So we have already seen a major change of kunigami who turned from hero to wildcard kunigami, and maybe we are going to see a major change from Yukimiya. It has been hinted in the last few panels as we got to see his background and his anger towards Isagi, and I'm pretty sure that he will work with Kaiser in the match against Manshine C or maybe in other future matches. So yeah, this is what I could figure out so far about the cover pages. Maybe you got some details as well and can write them down in the comments below, and yeah, maybe I'm going to do a part 2 video of this theory in the future soon. So yeah, as I said, let me know in the comments below what you think of the theory, and as always, stay safe and have a nice day.